A general election has been announced in Ireland. It's going to take place on Friday, November the 29th. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to upload a number of videos in relation to this election, explaining various topics. My first video, I'm going to talk about the Irish political system and how it works. There are three tiers to the Irish government. The lower house, the Dáil, this is the equivalent of the Bundestag, the House of Commons or the House of Representatives. This is the most important part of the Irish government. It's where all the power is. The Irish Prime Minister is called the Taoiseach, which is a Gaelic word. It means chieftain or captain. And the members of the Irish Parliament, the members of the lower house, are called TDs. The upper house, the Senate or the Seanad in Gaelic, it doesn't have an awful lot of power and it's not very important in terms of the day-to-day running of the Irish government, so I'm not going to spend any time talking about it. The third tier of the Irish government, the head of state, is the president. The president also, like the Seanad, doesn't have a lot of power, so he's not very important in terms of the day-to-day running of the government. Ireland has a multi-seat constituency system. There are 43 constituencies and 174 seats. So each constituency has either 4, 5, 4 or 3 seats, depending on how big it is. Ireland uses proportional representation and it has a single transferable vote system. Now this is how it works. On election day, you go to the ballot centre, the polling station, and you get given one of these ballot papers and you list each candidate in your order of preference. Now, not everybody does this. Some people might only write 1 or 2, but you can, if you want to, list each candidate all the way down to the bottom. Now, let's say in this example, I give Jane Lynch my number 1 vote. What happens is they count the number of first preference votes, the number of number 1 votes that each candidate gets, and they then start to eliminate the candidates with the lowest number of votes. So let's say in this case, the candidate that I voted for, Jane Lynch, got the lowest number of votes. They then eliminate her and they transfer her votes to other people. They transfer her votes to whoever got number 2 on those ballots. So in this example, I vote for Jane Lynch. She's the first candidate who's eliminated because she doesn't get a lot of votes. My vote then goes to number 2, which is Seamus O'Brien. Now let's say he's also a fringe candidate and he gets a very small number of votes as well. And then he gets eliminated. Then my vote can get transferred again to number 3. So that would be Mary Doyle. So they keep doing this. They keep eliminating the candidates with the lowest number of votes until they're left with 4 or 3 or 5 or however many seats there are in that particular constituency. Now, this system results in a lot of independents being elected. In the last election, there were 20 out of 160 TDs were independents. It's because of the multi-seat constituency system. On average, 1 of every 2 constituencies has an independent. And also because of this single transferable vote system, there's no disincentive to voting for an independent. There's no sense that your vote is going to be wasted, because even if you vote for a candidate who gets a small number of votes, your vote will still be transferred to other candidates and it will still count. In my next video, I'm going to talk about the different political parties in Ireland and what the differences are between those parties. If you have any questions, if there's anything I didn't cover in this video that you'd like to ask a question about, please do so in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer. Also, if there's anything you'd like me to cover in these upcoming videos, please post that as well. In the meantime, thanks for watching and until next time,